What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And I'm taking I guess you could say I'm taking a little, well, not a little, I always like to see what is coming out, you know, for consoles and things like that. One little announcement. I'm a little disappointed in WWE 2K25 because I just found out that this little island of relevancy mode or whatever, little free roaming mode that's in the game, apparently is not going to be on PC. It's only going to be on next gen consoles. I don't even know why they're still calling them that. The current gen at the moment. But yeah, they're only going to be on PS5 and Xbox One X. Now, I do have a PS5, but I'm not going to get the game on PlayStation. I'm not going to get it on console because I've had a lot more fun with it on PC. But there are some PlayStation exclusives that I do plan on getting. If I'm not mistaken, well, I don't know. They might show up here in this video. But this is State of Play. It came out yesterday. And I figured I would react to it, see, give my thoughts on what's coming out. As you know me, I am very critical. I'm not like the current generation of gamers who, you know, they haven't been burned as much as the OGs. So and if you're out there and you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. You know, oh man, I forgot the name of that one game. I forgot the name of it now, but you know what I mean when they show you these. Back when there was an E3 and they would show you these awesome graphics, and all of a sudden you get the game and it looks like something out of the 1990s, and you're like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? It's if you know, you know. But this is State of Play 2025. Let's jump into it. The program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Footage featured contains a mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics. Final game content subject to change. All footage captured on a PlayStation 5 console or PlayStation 5 developer kit, unless otherwise noted. Now this right here, full game content subject to change. I'm pretty sure they put that in there because of, I wish I knew the name of that game. It was a guy in a brown trench coat, and he was able to hack stuff all throughout the city. And when they showed it at E3, it was like the graphics were amazing. But then when it came out, the graphics were like subpar. And then they actually like went into the disc and found out that they had actually turned they turned the high graphics off for some reason. But yeah, let's jump into it. See what PlayStation has going on right now. And don't worry about the not being suitable for all audiences. I'll cover that part. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I will give you my disclaimer now. There's probably going to be a lot of pausing, depending on, you know, where things go.
I had no idea just how big the world is.
Wait a minute, I missed that. I like to get these little things they try to hide within the graphics. You know what I'm saying? Online multiplayer requires PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus is an ongoing subscription with recurring fees until canceled. Age restrictions apply. Okay.
Flying feline incoming! Stand witness to how its existence unfolds.
Mizutsune? Alright, February 28th, Monster Hunter Wilds comes out on PS5. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it's coming out on all consoles, but what I like the graphical upgrade. And I also like the fact that they put a lot of in-game scenes in here where you're actually fighting the monsters. I have always enjoyed Monster Hunter, especially when we used to. I think it was Monster Hunter Tri that we played an awful lot. I mean, an awful lot. But yeah, I actually am planning on getting this game when it comes out. I don't know if I'll be making content around it, but I'll definitely be playing it. Monster Hunter Wilds pre-order bonus. A Hope Charm and Guild Knight armor, huh? Special bonuses for pre-order or early purchase. See the game's official website for more information. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not pre-ordering. This is not. This is not something that I would consider worth pre-ordering for. I'm just gonna get it when it comes out, you know. Monster Hunter Wild digital mini art book exclusive to PlayStation stores. Pre-order bonus. Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。無料タイトルアップデート第1弾の追加モンスターとして玉光が決定いたしました。この他にもタイトルアップデート第1弾で追加されるコンテンツはまだありますが、詳細は改めてお知らせしたいと思っております。本作は発売後に数回のタイトルアップデートを予定しています。タイトルアップデート計画については追ってお知らせしますので、今後の情報にご期待ください。2月28日の発売まであと少し。皆様に楽しんでいただけることを心よりお待ちしております。本日の発表は以上となります。引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
Okay, strong opening. Sega. Oh,
Forged to unleash vengeance. More than a weapon, it is the soul of a shinobi. No obstacle can stand in their way. Soaring where others would not dare. Striking with lethal precision. Each weapon a tool, each tool a part of the whole. This is the mastery of a shinobi. The legend continues.
August 29th, 2025. I'm there. I'll wait a minute. What's that say at the bottom? Oh, it's just copyright. Yeah. Shinobi, huh? Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Definitely gonna check this one out. Definitely gonna check that one out. A mixture of gameplay and non-gameplay footage. Okay. Just had to make sure that was clear. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not gonna skip. I'm not gonna skip because I'm gonna give it a chance. But I cannot respect any Sonic racing game where Sonic is in a sports car. When he can run what, as fast as the speed of sound or something like that. Okay. Why Sega? Why not get creative, right? I mean, I guess I understand. You know what? Now that I think about it, I guess I understand why he's in a car. Because after watching Sonic 3, right? Aside from Shadow, I don't think anyone else could even keep up with Sonic even in a car while he's running. So I guess they have to nerf Sonic a bit. So I guess it makes sense, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I love the screen transition that just happened. The fact that you're going through it, I can't say definitively, but it looks like you're going through multiple maps. I like that. Wish to now sign up for the closed network test on February 21st, huh? I'm gonna be honest though, like I feel like it would be so much better if he were running. Like that's his thing. Yeah? But yeah. I'm not gonna call it a Mario Kart clone. Even though that wouldn't be a bad thing, I'm not gonna call it that. It does have some things that distinguish it or makes it different than Mario Kart. For one, you're switching maps mid-race. Two, it looks like you're switching vehicles mid-race, but again, when I see Sonic, the only thing that comes to mind is his actual speed, like on foot. I guess, like I said, the fact that he's faster than any vehicle that exists, right? Any vehicle that currently exists, he's faster than that on foot. So why would he race in a car when he could beat every one of these vehicles on foot? And again, aside from Shadow, who, well, I guess Shadow is only just as fast because it's kind of like, if I were to give it a comparison, it would be kind of like Minato Uzumaki, right? And Naruto. Naruto just had when Naruto fought the Kage of lightning, right? The one that fought Minato. He beat him like through sheer speed alone. Whereas Minato's speed is like teleportation, right? But Naruto's speed was faster than that just off of just, his speed alone. And like, well, actually, let me not say anything more of that, because I don't know who has watched, the Sonic 3 movie or not. But again, it just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to see Sonic in a car. It I don't know, man. I don't know. That's like asking Krillin to do a log cutting contest with an axe when he has a Destructo disc that could cut mountains. So it's like, why would you let him be in a car? Why not? And no, actually, I can be this way because if I'm not mistaken, was it Sonic 2 or was it Sonic and Knuckles where you could actually race each other on foot? So why not just have everyone running on foot? And then, if I'm not mistaken, it was Sonic 2 when you knock Robotnik out of that robot. It doesn't matter how, you can even be supersonic and Sonic won't catch him until he gets to that spot. So you could just use that to be, okay, even Robotnik is fast when he wants to be. And I don't know who this is. But again, I wasn't. The only Sonic games I played is 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. I wasn't really into most of the 3D Sonics. So I probably won't be getting that one.
Break free. Become unbound from the laws that govern reality. To turn the gears of time once again.
An apocalypse looms over parallel worlds as their fates begin to intertwine. The battle to alter destiny begins. Embark on a journey alongside gods, heroes, and monsters of bygone eras.
I'll pass.
The anomalies, known as Digimon. Seize the future together. The story of a bond that transcends time.
Not gonna lie, they lost me when they talking about Journey to the Land as like, why you gotta put religion? Why are you putting religion in Digimon? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. But I'll pass.
大家好，我是《输入之魂》的创作者杨斌。从一名独立开发者到今天与 PlayStation 携手，这一路走来已历经10年。《输入之魂》结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计。
Lost Soul Aside. Is that? I guess that's the name of the.
玩家将在各具风格的
Players will explore uniquely styled environments, face distinctive enemies, interact with fascinating characters, and gradually uncover an engaging story.
场景中探索，面对充满个性的敌人，同时与有趣的角色互动，逐步揭开精彩的故事。接下来，我非常激
Now, thrilled to present a brand new gameplay trailer and officially confirm the game's release.
动地向大家展示全新的游戏预告，并正式确认游戏的发布日期。
China Hero Project. Oh, so it's called. Oh wait, so this is a new game. So let me speak on Digimon. Well, actually, that's all I really needed to say was because they added that one little bit about religion. I'm not interested. You know, to say Journey is God's warriors fighting monsters. Like, I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Digimon. That's just keep it Digimon. You know what I'm saying? I'll just if I want to play something like that, I'll just stick with Power World or some other game. You know. But this is called Lost Soul something. So let me focus up, see what this is about.
Keep having the same dream. A horrible dream. Where monsters invade our world.
Oh, is this the same game?
A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might vanquish the invaders, the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Kaiser, we will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together.
Already not a fan of these multi-winged beings.
I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. Let me be your vengeance. The blade in your hand. You never wanted to be a hero. But for humanity's sake, you must.
Then give me your power, Arena.
Lost Soul Aside, huh? May 30th? PS5 and PC, okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is the game that dude was building by himself. And it looked so good that a developer picked him up. A company picked him up. If that's true. I mean, not if that's true, but if this is that game, he's come a long way. I'll check it out. It looks pretty good from what I saw. It looks pretty good. I'll check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series. First up, a playable demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday. Players could try out 2 battle styles, including Goro Majima's new Sea Dog style, as well as engage in naval battles at the Pirates Coliseum.
Pass.
Sega and Mint Rocket join forces in Ichiban's Holiday, a new crossover DLC coming to Dave the Diver. Ichiban Kasuga and other Like a Dragon characters team up to thwart a gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style, all while perfecting new recipes at Bancho Sushi. Dave the Diver Ichiban's Holiday arrives this April on PS5 and PS4.
I've been told Dave the Diver was good. I have to check that out.
Splitgate 2 Alpha begins February 27th on PS5. Use portals and futuristic physics to dominate the arena, and play a new 24-player mode where 3 teams compete on a massive map.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm here to give you an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise. Introducing the Island. With the Island...
Looks like there's some important information down here. The Island mode is not available on PlayStation 4. Online multiplayer requires PS Plus. PS Plus is an ongoing, okay. So yeah, so if this is exclusive to PlayStation 5 only, apparently, and Xbox One X. I'm sorry, Series X. I mean, they need to fix these names with Xbox One X and Series X. Like what? Series S, X? I don't know.
Players enter an online environment filled with WWE-themed landmarks, quests, live events, and shops with up to 50 other players at a time. The Island also offers deep customization, giving players the chance to personalize their My Superstars like never before. As the first of its kind for the franchise, the Island is not just an addition, it's a bold step toward the future. Welcome.
Yeah, you decided not to put it on PC for some reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the Island.
March 14th, huh? I'm still gonna get the game, but I'm gonna get it on PC. I'm not getting it on console. I got it on PlayStation 5, and then I got it on discount on PC, and ever since I got the PC version, I haven't went back to PS5 yet. Despite what I had on, I had like Big Papa Pump on PS5. I had a whole bunch of diamond characters and stuff, but I now have Galaxy Opal decks in my faction. But 2 things about this game. 1, the Island is only on console, which I think is stupid. And 2, apparently my faction is gonna reset. So even though I enjoy my faction more than I do universe mode, I'm not going to bother with my faction in 2K25, because if you're just going to erase it every year, there's no point in doing that. That's a waste of my time.
Sup? I'm Randy from Gearbox.
And I'm Randy from Gearbox.
And you know why we're here. We're here for you. Are you ready? It's 2025, and every day we are getting closer to the launch of Borderlands.
I'm not gonna lie. I stopped really caring about Borderlands after the first game, when I figured out what was actually in the vault. When I found out what was actually in the vault, to me, that just killed the whole story for me. So it's just like, I don't really care anymore. You know, it's kind of like After the ending of Assassin's Creed 3, I haven't played a single Assassin's Creed game after that. And probably won't be playing the new one because, again, if they don't address the ending of Assassin's Creed 3, I don't really care. Same here. Like, when I found out what was actually in the vault, that just killed any interest I had in the game.
Borderlands 4.
Let's go!
Wake up and I'm feeling like a I wake up feeling like I'm brand new. I wake up feeling like I'm brand new. You don't wanna try me, I'm on different timing. You don't wanna try me, I'm on different timing. We have to be like ya, coming off the heat like ya. We step on the beat like. Come on! Wake up and I'm feeling like a punk. Be my friend. Wake up and I'm feeling like a punk. Don't wanna be like us. Don't wanna be like us. Don't wanna be like us. Wake up and I'm feeling like a. Wake up and I'm feeling like a punk.
So much fun.
I want more.
We don't have to wait long now. Borderlands 4 is going to break free for a special state of play this spring, focused exclusively on Borderlands 4.
And we're diving deep, you guys. Join us. Borderlands 4, state of play for combat, vault hunters, action skills, exploration and discovery, everything. You're gonna see more guns than you can even count.
All on PlayStation 5, but Randy, do you have anything else for us?
I think I do, Randy.
Well, what is it? Don't hold out on me, Randy.
I'll feed you, baby bird. Who wants a launch date for Borderlands 4?
This Randy.
Well,
Baby Bird is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
Borderlands 4 launches worldwide for everyone on September 23rd, 2025.
We got work to do.
See you in spring.
I'm gonna pass on Borderlands 4, obviously.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't do small talk. Nice to meet you, too.
So you want to go through more of your crazy stories?
My crazy stories.
But how are we supposed to get out of here if we don't start to trust each other?
I don't need your trust.
Well, I kind of need yours.
2, 1, go!
I took inspiration for this story from when me and my sister were younger.
Look at all of this. It's amazing. I base the story around my dad. All I can do is write this silly story. Oh, we'll face it together. We got this.
Yeah. Follow my lead.
Are you for real, Zoe?
I wrote it when I was a kid.
What sort of devil child were you?
Hands above your head.
What now?
Ah! I did not sign up for this. Brace yourself, Zoe!
I wonder if that was PlayStation 5 exclusive. If it is, I don't care. I'm gonna check that game out. That looked. Now I might have to go back and look at It Takes Two, because that game. Bro, I'm checking it out. Split Fiction, that's on the list. Matter of fact, let me get my tablet, my Galaxy Tab right here. And I'm going to go ahead and make me a note. While I'm at it. Split Fiction. I'm going to have to do me some research on this game. That's definitely one that I plan on picking up. Now, from the studios behind Until Dawn and The Quarry. The Quarry was trash. Until Dawn, if you can get past the first 2 chapters of just straight gibberish and nonsense, and I'm not talking about the intro. The intro, I'm talking about after the intro, when everybody's going back to the lodge. If you could get past the first, I'd say 2 hours of that, which is just straight up, filler, is what I'll give it. Filler. If you can get past that, right? The rest of the game is pretty good. But The Quarry, I'm not hyped if The Quarry is what they're putting as one of their accolades. If you're telling me, oh, we were the guys behind The Quarry. If I were a shareholder or a stakeholder, right, or let's say if I was a dragon in the Dragon's Den, and you came up to me and said, I want you to support a video game of mine, and I say, well, what games have you made in the past? Until Dawn, okay. The Quarry, get out. Just get out. But let me give him a chance. Let me give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Super massive games, huh?
Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage first.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one way and my mind's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? We can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form. It's replacing us.
I know this will be difficult to hear, but if you're still out there, you deserve the truth.
Directive 8020. Directive 8020. Let me add that to the list. Directive 8020. I will say this. It does seem to go back to its roots, and I like that. I'm interested. It gives that alien vibe, so I'm interested. It looks like it's more of a mimic, because the mimic, a mimic is actually kind of different from a doppelganger, right? Because a doppelganger actually is there to deliver a message. It's not really trying to replace you. It's there as a sign to let you know something. And if you want, if let's just say this, if you ever see your doppelganger, and trust me, it is an experience that is different from seeing someone who just looks like you. Now, I've read that according to some scientists, there's at least one person on this earth that looks exactly like you because of how genetics work. And I didn't understand it, but from what I got from it, that's what I understood, is that everyone has at least one person on this earth that looks exactly like them. But a doppelganger is completely different. The experience is completely different, and it's like a supernatural experience. As far as a mimic is just trying to kill you, and it mimics your loved ones from their looks and their voice in order to lure you into a spot where you can be killed. And then it just takes over if it kills you, it takes over your spot in order to continue to feed. And unless you're somebody who, unless you're friends or someone who like know you specifically, they'll never know the difference between you and the mimic, and they're cooked. So yeah, but this is interesting. I'm actually interested in this. Hold on for a second. I will be right back. All right, let us continue. But yeah, I'm definitely checking this game out. Steelwall Studios.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and
Now, I'm going to be honest. I have never had an interest in playing any of the Freddy Fazbear games, Five Nights at Freddy's games. But I've always I've been interested in FNAF for two reasons. One, I watched Markiplier play them all. Okay, and he made them entertaining to watch. And to understand the story, I watched Game Theorist on each game. He kind of broke down the story for each game from FNAF 1 all the way up to whichever one they're at now. Which admittedly kind of confused me when it came to the movie, because the movie seemed to veer away from the plot that was explained. Shout out to the samurai. No, I'm sorry, the Shogun. But yeah, this one, however, seems to be more of a. And the reason I was never interested is because I didn't want to just sit there looking at the cameras, flipping through and that, this, that, and the third, I guess you would say. But I don't know. This one seems more interacting. So let me see what they do here.
retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident, but just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Back to work.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Secret of the Mimic, huh? Not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Poppy's Playtime. As far as gameplay is concerned, I wonder if the same team worked on it or not. I don't know. But I'm trying to remember which one was the Mimic. I guess I have to go back and see. But again, I guess I'll just go ahead and... I'm not really a fan of horror games where you can't fight back. Where you have to just hide. It's either hide or die. I'm not really a fan of that.
Greetings from Moonhood.
We're the creators of the Midnight Walk.
Cozy horror game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish highway riddled with terrors that want to devour you and your little lantern creature, Hawk Boy.
Together with your little friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
Fire? I'd almost forgotten how it felt. You're the caretaker of this little firecracker? I reckon you must be headed for Moon Mountain. Am I right?
Close your eyes to make things clear.
Doesn't seem too bad. Not for me though. Again, it seems more like a hide or die type horror game, and those are fine. But again, not my type. Not the type of horror game I'm interested in. Like, give me a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's one where it's guaranteed death. Like, give me a fighting chance, man.
Special thanks to Klaus and Olav for that updated look at the Midnight Walk. Up next, a quirky new adventure from Konami.
Darwin's Paradox?
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use Darwin's natural camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility and save the world from aliens.
Okay, you didn't explain anything about aliens. What? Escape the food processing plant and save the world from aliens? You gave no like, what was I supposed to understand from that? As of current, I'm gonna have to pass simply because that premise, it reminded me a little of Little Nightmares, right? The gameplay, but that premise made no sense to me, so I'm just gonna have to pass for now.
We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force. Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise. Descend into, call on powerful allies, and experiment with tons of playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying. A roguelite waits when Warriors Abyss launches on PS5 and PS4 later today.
Pass for obvious reasons.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny. Capcom is enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality-of-life features, including fine-tuned analog controls. Immerse yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies. Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 23rd and will be available for pre-order later today.
I'm just gonna say this now. If all you care about is the analog control, like if the only thing that changed is enhanced graphics or HD graphics and analog controls, just stick with the PS2 version. It is not, the graphical upgrade doesn't seem to be worth it, unless they're charging like, you know, $29 or $19. I get it for $19, but if it's anything above $25, just stick with the PS2 version. It's not enough of a change there for me.
Looking to 2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry in the series, Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
By the way, what did you guys think of? I'm not feeling Demon Siege. I don't know. I think the one thing that threw me off, and I'll say this and I'll move on. But the one thing that threw me off with Demon Siege is the fact that they pulled Samanosuke from the moment he fought Nobunaga at Honnoji Temple into the present time in Paris, right, to fight the demons. And then they took Jock and brought him 10 days before the battle at Honnoji Temple. And Samanosuke is there too. So that doesn't make, so basically there are 3 timelines. There's the present, and then there's the past where Nobunaga fought at Honnoji Temple, and then there's the past timeline where Samanosuke hadn't reached Honnoji Temple yet. So there's 3 timelines, 2 Samanosuke's and 1 Jock. It's crazy. This is captured on PC, so console may not look, the same. Miyamoto Musashi?
強さの証明だろ。勝てばそれでいい。てめえらごときがいくら束になってこようが。やべえ。気合い入れすぎだろ。
ご無事で何よりです。
お前、なんだ。
I'm interested. They're bringing in Musashi Miyamoto. No. Well, they're bringing in Musashi. At first, it was Samanosuke, Mitsuhide's cousin or nephew. Then they brought in Jubei Yagyu. And then they went back to Samanosuke. And now they're bringing in Musashi. But I also found out that there's actually another Onimusha game after 3. Something called Brave New World or something like that. Or New World or From the New World or something like that. I have to check into it, see what it's about. But I guess I have to finish Onimusha 3 so that I can figure out how this ties into the story. Because it seems like Onimusha 3 is going to be involving both, well, 2 instances in the past and 1 instance in the present. So I wonder why it jumps to present day Paris if they're going to go back to the days of Musashi. But I'm interested, which is why I'm playing through the old games right now anyway. You know?
Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it. America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss.
I see it! The fear!
The fear!
A great and terrible fury at being alive. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. I'm not finished yet!
8/28/2025. Low key, I completely forgot. That just brought me back to the fact that I'm still going through the story of Metal Gear. And I'm on the PSP game right now. I actually gotta get back into that. Yeah, I actually gotta. I don't know why. I completely forgot about the story of Metal Gear. But I think the worst part about that game for me was that dude in the river with all the ghosts. Because I couldn't figure out how to kill him. I couldn't figure out how to beat him. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back into the story of Metal Gear. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I saw that.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions.
Are those stones or are those bodies? They don't look like human bodies.
And exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I have 1,000 questions. Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move wisely.
Ew, what in the world?
What happened here?
madness and hatred and lots of it. Impossible. It's you. You must continue. We've begun to uncover.
I was gonna say I'm gonna check this game out, but they saved me the trouble. I'm gonna pass for obvious reasons. Lies of P?
How can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year? What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
She was looking for someone. Legendary. She stepped up only because no one else could. Too many stalkers were lost to that evil.
I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. I swear I won't be late. Not again.
Base game required, huh? So this is, I guess, a DLC. I almost passed because of that dance alone. But I don't know. Souls-like games, I can only play like one every so often because of the mental. You know, after playing Shadow of the Erd Tree, I'm still recovering from that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'll pass on this for now, and then if you know, if I feel like playing a Souls-like, I'll jump on this.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little only then once in a lifetime. Where do you think doors have eyes? We don't know where our children will put down roots.
Hold on, what did I say? All human life is finite, and that is why you feel an explosion of life when something is destroyed. All human life is finite, and that is why you feel an explosion of life when something is destroyed. I'm gonna pass because there's no premise, there's no story. They didn't explain anything to me, so I don't even know what to expect. So I'm gonna pass.
皆さんこんにちは。Qゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
And if I'm keeping it real, after you explained everything, it's still a pass.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zitani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show. Days Gone Remastered, the definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic open-world epic, comes to PS5 with VRR support and PS5 Pro support. It also includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new accessibility features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10. Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5 April 25th.
I've been meaning to check that game out because someone had told me it was pretty good. So yeah, I might be checking that game out.
New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade this June. The sci-fi action game is partnering with Goddess of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit. Both the Nike DLC and the PC version of Stellar Blade launch this June. We've got some great PlayStation Plus updates today, starting with game catalog titles arriving on February 18th. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching in a game catalog, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, from the creators of Life is Strange.
Lost Records from the creators of Life is Strange, huh? Jedi Survivor, very good game. Top Spin has always been a good tennis game. I have not played Top Spin 25 though, 2K25, but that is a good series. So these are pretty good games coming to the catalog, I'll say, if you have PlayStation Plus.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams, and the unknown into a dual timeline narrative. The first episode of Lost Records Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th, with the second episode arriving in April. We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie titles.
I'll check that game out. I didn't like the symbol that they put in the beginning. It wasn't necessarily the Star of Baphomet, but it was close. But yeah, if I do check it out, it'll probably be in 2026 when the whole thing is out. The episodic releases, not really a fan of that. So I'll check it out when the full game comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Titles that will launch into game catalog later this year. Explore a mysterious mansion and blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure. Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 into game catalog this spring.
Pass.
Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home. Abiotic Factor will be available in Game Catalog when it launches this summer. Now let's get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog. Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles from the original PlayStation: Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it. As long as it is reforged.
My wish can be fulfilled.
What is this?
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
This looks like something from Valkyrie's profile.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king. You can't escape from your doomed fate.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
They said Gwendolyn, so this definitely must be something from Valkyrie's profile.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
Tides of Annihilation? Tides of Annihilation. Now, I'm gonna put that down, but there is 2 red flags. Let me see. Tiles of Annihilation. There are 2 red flags that I've seen already. One is mention of a Holy Grail. And the second one is... Let me just put this as, let me see, giving up soul if necessary. Those are 2 red flags. I'm going to do my research. But if everything checks out, I'll be picking this game up.
The table is dead. It exists no more.
But it seems to be... It seems to be from that, from the lore of the Valkyries, you know, and Valhalla and Asgard and Odin and Thor.
How do you feel? Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core.
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
I'm gonna pass for obvious reasons here, but even before this title of this game came up, I was gonna pass simply because I'm just tired of playing games where I'm an android. Like, I don't know. I just feel like games like this where you're an android that can instantly be revived. Like, it's probably put that way so that it can explain how you keep coming back after you die, right? But I feel like that's about as tired as vampires and zombies at this point. For me anyway. So yeah, that's why I'll pass on this game.
My memory's still a bit blurry. Remember this.
Diaz! Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head.
Satellite gives us a 10-minute window. You made it.
That's just leftover hardware. It's been decommissioned. What is happening? All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. I'll cover you. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. After what you did, we should have left you in the desert. This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your tech.
Yes, make it stop! Make it stop! I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Mind's Eye. I'm gonna pass on this for and again, this is just me, so this is just my opinion, right? But I'm tired of playing games where the main character has amnesia. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the same thing as in Dynasty Warriors Origins. Oh, I'm this ultimate, being that can do all kinds of stuff, but I have no idea where I came from. And here, the only way I can get my memories back if I get this little chip that they had in my head or whatnot. And it's just like, bro, I'm getting kind of tired of the amnesia. I got amnesia. That's why I can't explain my past. I have amnesia. So this is like, I thought it was gonna be like a DLC of Cyberpunk or something with the way it looked, but I don't know. Let me put it down as a maybe. I put it down as a maybe. Mind's Eye. I put it down as a maybe because there might be something. If the amnesia has if it's explained well, that's one thing. But again, the whole I've got amnesia and I need to do this to find out my past, mainly because it always turns out that you were either someone who was evil before and now you have to try to make up for it as a good guy, or you were working for someone who was messing you over, and now that you got your memories back, you know who it is and you want revenge.
Hello, I'm Leslie Benzies, director of Mind's Eye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action-adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5 Pro. We're now proud to share some gameplay footage with the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
push. Do what you can. Do not lose her. Tires are out. Proceeding on foot. I'm coming to you now. The search and rescue bots. They're malfunctioning. They're attacking us.
I may give it a shot. I'm gonna do some research. I might give it a shot. But it also kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto 5 in this gameplay. And I guess as far as gameplay wise, or more like GTA. What's the other one called? The one that kind of flopped. It was a GTA like, but it flopped. I forgot the name. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do some research on it. It's a maybe for now.
It always comes back to this.
I don't like this. Oh, wait a minute. It's not actually gameplay.
This world, this moment, this choice. Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
For a moment there, I thought that was like connected to Returnal, but I would say this: I'm gonna pass because you didn't explain how he comes back. All you told me is the sun. Every time the sun dies, chaos begins, and then every time I die, I come back stronger. So it's like, then in that case, eventually you're gonna come back strong enough to defeat whatever comes up when the sun dies, right? So then, like, I don't know. To me, that's not a good enough premise for me to be interested. So I'm gonna pass.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay-first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devaraj.
Okay, so it was connected to Returnal in a way. But I think Returnal had a better story behind it. You know?
Performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile shape-shifting planet.
I also don't like the symbolism behind this creature. Like, there's a lot of symbolism behind this creature that I do not like. Mainly the crown on his head. No. But it is what it is, you know. Devs are gonna do what they do. But let me see if he gives enough of an explanation for me to be interested.
Shape-shifting planet, haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros. with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
Saros. I put it down as a maybe because he said it's a shape-shifting planet that has an eclipse that keeps happening. And again, it's still not enough of a story for me to be interested, but he said there's going to be gameplay elements and stuff later, so I'll keep it down just for research, to do research on it. But as of right now, it's a no. But who knows? After research, I might pick it up. All right, so it looks like that is there. Wait a minute, Dawn, Liza P. Overture, Monster Hunter Wild. Is there anything else coming?
PlayStation.
Release dates and product features shown are subject to change. Check with publisher for up-to-date game specifics and release dates. Okay. Is there anything that's shown at the end of this, or is that just it? Like they got one more trailer in them? No. Wait. It's 40 seconds left. Is there anything on here? No. Alright. So, based on this, I have 3 games. No. Yeah, 3 games that are definite pickups. One is Split Fiction, one is Directive 8020, and one is the new Shinobi game. Those are definite pickups. The maybes are Tiles of Annihilation, which could be connected to Valkyrie's profile in a way. Mind's Eye is a maybe, specifically because at the premise. Let me add this note. Premise wasn't good enough, in my opinion. You didn't explain enough for Mind's Eye. Saros is a maybe, simply because it's connected to Returnal, but again, the same goes for it. The premise isn't like what I mean by that, right? In Returnal, they explained how humanity was able to had evolved to the point where they could use technology to explore different planets. And she ended up on this planet. And there's something in the core of that planet that is causing her to repeat everything, to the point where she's even seeing bodies of herself where she's died previously. You know? And apparently, now I never did finish it, but apparently you can collect, there's something you can collect, like a pieces of the sun that would somehow get you like a different ending or a true ending or something like that. But there's even a point where you make it off the planet, right? You make it off the planet, you get back to Earth, you get married, you have children, you grow old, you have grandchildren, and then you get buried in the cemetery. You die and get buried, and then she wakes up on the planet again. So it's like, at that point, you're just like, okay, what is bringing you here? You know? But with this one, and like I said, the reason why I got it as a maybe is because whenever when they do their presentation that goes more in depth, it may explain more. I don't know. It may explain more. But right now, in my opinion, it didn't explain enough. And yeah, so the other ones are obvious passes for obvious reasons, you know. But yeah, that is my reaction to the state of play. Again, these are just my opinions. I'm not saying any of this is gospel or any of this is law, but it's just my opinions. basically on the games that I passed on, the games that I'm not interested in. Obviously, Monster Hunter Wilds, I didn't put it on the list, but that's because that's an immediate buy anyway. I was gonna buy that one I had decided to buy that last year, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Put in the comment section what you thought about the games. And Stellar Blade, I saw Stellar Blade had a collab with something called was it Nike? Stellar Blade, in my opinion, Stellar Blade's premise is no different than that one game with 2A and AB or whatever their names are. Those androids that were fighting for humanity and realized that humanity had been gone like thousands of years ago, and humanity had abandoned the fight. They had abandoned Earth and got in this humongous ship and had gone off into space looking for a new home world like thousands of years ago. And they've been fighting this fight for like on the commands of recordings. But yeah, Stellar Blade seems to be exactly the same to me, so that's why I was not interested in that game. But yeah, there were a few gems out there, and I'll do my research on them. And if the research goes well, you'll see them on the channel when they come out. If it doesn't, except Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter to me is kind of like WWE 2K. WWE 2K is like the game I play when I want to relax and chill. You know, when I want to, you know, break away and for like an hour or two. So I that's why you rarely see, other than the story mode, you rarely see, like, again, my universe modes in that game are crazy because I have all the sliders turned up. I have the CPU gets all the advantages. And I play it like that because, again, I play these games so much that I've memorized just about all of the reversal timings for every move. So that's the only way there's a possibility I could lose in universe mode. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Interesting things coming out for PlayStation. I'm surprised they didn't put Grand Theft Auto 6 in this state of play, which makes me wonder, they've been working on it for so long, right? And now all of a sudden you get a state of play and it's not part of it. Maybe they didn't want to advertise it too much. I'm not getting it anyway. I've never been interested in GTA. But it's been it's been all over the media in last year. So I'm interested to know why it's not this year. I'm also wondering why Liza P has a DLC instead of that, because they've had 2 years now, right? They've had 2 years, and they announced. You saw at the end of Liza P, they had the puppet with the red shoes, kind of implying the Wizard of Oz type thing was coming next, and now all of a sudden there's a DLC for Liza P. I think, and again, that's a maybe as well. But yeah, it's finally it for me. It's actually it this time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, yeah, Onimusha 3 is continuing. But I'm definitely going to have to jump back on the story of Metal Gear. I have not abandoned it. I did forget about it, but I have not abandoned it. But yeah, until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.